Our wedding, the 11th of October, 1987, Chatsworth Island.
Okay.
Hi Janine, hello Rob.
Hello.
In her room, I think.
Right.
Do you want me to look for her? Shirt, trousers and all in the video.
Oh.
You've got
Do
to have
you
time.
know which leg it's supposed to be worn
Well,
on?
as far as I know, it's the left leg. Well, I had mine on my left leg.
Because I asked Mum and Mum didn't know and I thought, well, I don't suppose you had
It
a
doesn't
gardener
really
knows
matter,
that.
as long as you get it off your leg.
Oh, I didn't think
Oh, it's just a little bit of fun too.
Yeah, that's all right. Mum coming in?
Sometimes you put my...
Hello Megan.
Yeah, you're dressed, aren't you?
Yes, well where's Brenda, my attendant?
I think she's lost.
She got on. That's fine, because we have to.
Hello. Thank you. Would you like to take that along to the thing?
You sure? Because Frank didn't bring it. Oh well.
Take it
know what
along.
to do
You
with
might
it.
have to bring it back again, but never mind. Take it.
Well, it's all behind the curtain, so you won't see anything.
Watch it, Mum.
I need to get the screen.
Yeah, look, Mum.
Will I drop it?
No. Wait till she gets up halfway at least. There you are.
Well, there's not that much to see anyway. Nothing to see. Lift your head. That's it. God, straight.
Honest.
Well, never again.
The next one is Brenda.
No way.
Yeah.
Joking.
Drop it?
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what about the other flower thing?
Yeah, where are they? It's bloody rubbish.
Oh, I missed one. I'll see if I can put that in, but I
You didn't
didn't.
bring any glue. Hang on. Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, what it did, you had one up there and it dropped in like a triangle.
You any good with these, Janine?
What do you want to do with it?
Well, it fell off the cone. And,
It's full or not?
yeah.
Oh,
I'll take
okay.
See, yes.
Really?
What's it got on the end?
nothing.
This is the whole thing, unless we had a small.
Unless if you had another little one, you'd probably clip it on. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
You nearly clip that off.
Here.
That one there. Just
Wait,
put that in there. I don't want to squash the bud, that's it. So it's got to slide down. You can slide it down into it. See, it looks like it goes in there.
Yeah, see
Just-
what you mean.
Just pop it halfway down.
Is that somebody knocking at the door?
Do you want to come in? Oh, no. Just it.
Right, so you can come out there.
Hello, handsome.
Oh, thank you, dear, beautiful. How are you today?
No. Hold on, I'll stand on the chair and comment.
Quinn Teachers Union, I didn't see that.
There's no actual hole there, but there's a hole there. So it won't.
That's all right, eh? You're gonna wear that, are you?
See?
Yeah.
Bragger.
Well,
The
not.
badge.
I'm
I've
proud of
got
them.
an
The
old
years
pin
of
with
service.
Have you
With tie tie?
If you pin it,
Yes, I
pin it
was
onto
the
it.
point.
Alright.
Oh, you're back to the
Got
side.
another
I'll do
one?
this.
What you probably just stick it right through the bow. Yeah, through the bottom of it.
Want me to bend anything?
What, sticking that plastic stuff there?
Well, look, you might as well take the comb out. It's virtually out now.
Is it?
Yeah. And just slide it back in.
Oh, it's, oh right.
You see?
Somehow stick it with the
Your granddad's assistant, are you?
No, I'm just
hold.
he's lost his belt.
Who? Oh, it's in the white box at the
That's
other
what he's looking for.
bloody eyes.
What's a
I
white
mean, they're
box?
all the same.
Should be used to it by now, Mum.
Got it on.
There you are. Okay.
I've got it pinned on.
Good.
Hang on, you minus one.
One what?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Oh, if they come out, they
It's
come
all
out.
attached.
What about the
Doesn't come off.
sprigs?
Stephen makes
Yeah,
you
they're
look
in.
slim.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they're
in. You
in.
put them in.
Yeah.
Cruising for a bruiser. You want to go there with a black eye too?
No, thanks, dear.
See, they'll fall around as you move.
Yeah.
Gardener mooring centre.
Right. You know when her ladyship said to me in the hairdressers, did Dad take your garter off?
Right off, yeah.
I said, no, under my breath.
Then what did you say?
I was going to say, no, he took my pants off instead.
I said to Mum, actually, it was lucky that you didn't have a gardener, otherwise you might have had 10 kids instead of 4. But never mind.
Holy hell.
Left side.
I don't know.
Holy dooly,
Yeah.
Oh,
Carol.
nipple on the left hand tits.
Mum, after me swigging on you for 2 years, there's
nothing
nothing
left.
left.
That's right. What have you got there? It's determined to go on swimming.
The pool's empty.
Well,
Benjamin.
you can't tell him that because he saw it yesterday at school.
Well, put it on.
That's
Oh,
what she's
that's fine.
doing. She's putting the garter on.
These clothes all leave.
Alright, get out of the way right now.
No, where are you going?
Brush your hair. What's left of it?
Have a drink.
Well, that's good. I mean, I just get out of the way in the corner there.
Go on, pose, Pop, pose.
Granddad.
I'm just trying to get out of the
sorry,
camera
Granddad.
focus range.
No, I want you in it, not out of it, Dad.
I always do that.
In 50 years' time, I'll be sitting down laughing.
When?
50 years, I'll be going, oh, what about this?
No, I'm ready, we can go.
Love one a cider? Bit hard to drink and work the camera at the same time.
Yes. There's a 2.2 light if you'd have rather that, Rob. Or Jimmy.
You want a beer? Over cider?
Go and get a couple
You'll
of
have to get
glasses out
some
of your
from
room,
the place.
Brenda. What joke's this? Oh.
Something a little bright.
Well, you would have been 7 stone nothing.
About 7.5.
Oh.
But I mean, I'll see myself now and then 50 years later I'll be...
Would you like a cider?
I don't know what glasses are, my teeth are.
No, you better get it and give it to me so I can take it.
Have you got a beer, Dad?
No, dear, but I'll tell you in a moment.
The wrong shawl.
No, I didn't. It was the right shawl because
What's the shawl for?
put it around my shoulders when I get cut. Yeah, give it a treat.
Who's,
Hang on, it's not.
who's,
I used to be awkward.
That was Peter's.
There's one period of my
Oh,
life,
this is
over 3 years.
Well, really?
Out the waters, yeah.
Oh, here she goes, got a little thready needle.
Just do a loose.
Get a good one of that bum.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
hang on, yours is pretty close to that.
I have a big bum.
You got a Baldwin bum, Brenda, and you're stuck with it.
Gee.
Well, you have. I have too.
And a Baldwin walk? Do you have a Baldwin walk?
I suppose you'd have to with a
March.
Baldwin bum.
They
Somebody's,
make you walk the same way.
somebody's told me, you don't walk, you march.
How long ago was that, Dad?
That wasn't that long, that was only about 3 years ago. A little girl at Wandai said, Mr. Williams, said, that you don't walk, you march. And I thought, you know, that's why I don't really want to, I hate marching.
You always used to gallop though.
Oh yes, I go
Yes,
there.
that'll do.
As the boys found out this morning around the rocks on the cliff around there, they thought they were going to leave me for dead. Yeah, they were sitting down before our eyes.
Did you go for a walk with them?
Oh yes,
Up
right
the
around
hill?
the point, over the cliff.
Oh.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Kennels.
And I said, why go all that way just to the damn seaside? But now I've had a walk around the place, I know why. It's such a beautiful, quiet, good place.
Pleasant. And relaxed. There's no hustle and bustle about it whatsoever. Well, not long to go now. And we'll see you at the farm, John.
You're weak. Ini. Kawan mai kan? Ini bab. Yeah, there's a seat there. Right there, look, there's a double one there if you want to sit in.
There you go, mate.
Don't get taken close. Did you get the Crash Brothers bag?
What's the red light for?
That's easy.
That's the other.
There, see, he's put ribbons in that. Well, this goes through the grid. It's right at the end of this road.
Don't go any further. You get right along again.
You can go up to his cottage. You'll see a lot of ducks with one leg. Hey, people, watch the dogs there. There's 3 dogs.
How much? They do?
I'll say they do.
They always let them know that they're here.
Somebody's cutting the grass.
Oh, so good.
Up around to the left.
Oh, look at that choo-choo.
See this gate that's open here under the tree?
Well, he can't get under the tree.
No, well, he can stop there.
Good luck. All there is.
Home again! Home to the strangers. I thought I'd got lost. Oh. What's that? What's that step?
I'm quite capable of getting down. I'm not that age.
It's a heavy step. You're not saying anything?
What have I got to say? Hello, John. Oh, gee, that's
I'm
nice.
saying
Watch
it.
it. Watch it, Ted.
You right? Yeah, good luck.
Hi. Hello.
Hey, no.
Thank you, Jack.
What? What's your...
Sorry I'm so long.
Oh. Good luck, John and Carol.
Oh! Right.
Thank you very much.
Heavy step.
Yeah, bloody time, isn't it?
What's he doing, lad?
Many more happy years.
You all right? Watch it. Well, did you get...
Great trip.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, how are you?
Carol, which is ours? Thank you. Golden, wouldn't it? Do you know what the bastard did the other night? Slept in the single bed. Yeah.
How are you?
Soon, I remember when you were playing.
I tried to get to Dan Carl down. Oh,
Not everybody.
Hit that button. You want to hit that button?
When? I've got 2 minutes.
Hey, John, she's not coming.
He's got a 3 feet up. Bloody amazing, that is. They're having their honeymoon in the treehouse.
There's a lot of wind, and so coming with the video.
You close enough there?
The hard way. Would you please move in? I'll get...
Daniel, fix
Hey, Ron, you got the radio in the car?
I'll get on to Sir Terry.
Might have to stand in.
You've got to stand here and Carol walks over.
You're not anyone. Yeah, you know, how long down you can see the judgment generated. Eventually,
You've had your turn. Later. I didn't.
What's the bloody time? How are we going for time?
chooks and white chooks too.
You're a dead girl.
Yeah, no, that group.
From that brand.
You've noticed that.
Give him his, Carol.
Get over.
Good luck with it, babe.
Oh no, he carries two.
Ready? Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Get it over and done with.
Relatives and friends of John and Carol, I welcome you to witness their marriage. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. John and Carol believe marriage is founded on sincerity and understanding, leading to tolerance, confidence and trust. They feel it involves respect for each other's individuality and acceptance of each other's weaknesses and faults. I am authorised to solemnise this marriage, and we who are witnesses to this marriage hope that, despite the stresses inevitable in any life, your love and support for each other and your trust and understanding of each other will increase your contentment and heighten your joy in living. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. Who brings this lady to stand beside this gentleman?
We do.
Thank you. Just hand your glass here, bro. Just hold his. John, do you wish to take Carol in marriage to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Carol, do you wish to take John in marriage to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Legally?
Oh, sorry, we're ready.
Take Carol's left hand. That being so, repeat after me. Wear this ring as a symbol
Wear this ring as a symbol
of our love for each other.
of our love for each other.
Repeat these words after me. Wear this ring as a symbol
Wear this ring as a symbol
of our love for each other.
of our love for each other.
Lovely, John.
John and Carol, as you have pledged to be married here today in the presence of these witnesses, you are now husband and wife.
What, to take one or the photograph of it?
It's as bright as you can find it. And you got, I think I'll get married, aren't I, Glad? Well, Tim,
How's he going to climb up that ladder, Will?
oh, that's what I'm waiting to do that. You're going to carry him up. Is yours done? Come here, you John, so I can get a shot of your back. Okay, you get to stand up.
Another one coming. Are you rewind?
John?
John? Did she bring you?
Now I've got another son.
Congratulations.
John didn't convince me.
Did you sign in the wrong page? Nelly, I said that's on you or you.
They all the right things.
Yes, I have.
About 5 minutes ago.
Hello, how are you? Not that beautiful. Hey, Mo. Oh, no. I'll look after the little brother for you.
That's a nice help. Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks for doing that. We've got... You say when?
Are you one of the white super guys, mate?
Well, you can do it.
Is that me? What's holding us up?
You.
Am I out in the main picture?
You're the dad. Yay.
Were you thirsty?
No, I never.
Could have done it down here behind the tree.
He made it, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
One more. Another smile.
Yeah, look at Norma. He said, oh, no, I won't go down. I'll stop up here.
Yeah, no wonder.
Why?
Well, it is. Already like
Baldwin's first. Hang on, Baldwin's first.
Baldwin.
Oh, sorry, but Edna's got to come over here first. She can go.
Finish, Tricia. Come on.
Better do that again.
Strangers?
No, I don't.
Strangers! Strangers!
What if you and Kristen would change it? You know, have a challenge.
George, Pete.
Get in.
There's a kangaroo.
No, you get the other end.
Come on, Rob, put it down.
Put that one.
Hang on, Rob.
There you go. Hang on, hang on.
Probably get on the ground with me,
That's an off you.
You got a lock or something?
Has it got any pit? Bring a clicker over here.
There, baby.
Congratulations, son. Oh, sorry. Oh, a tear to my eye. Just...
I bet it did. Every time you see a wedding, you cry.
Yep. Realise how much they cost.
Oh, definitely leaving. Go on.
I don't think anything happened there.
Hang on, can you do that again?
Oh, Dad's talking.
Yeah, that's it.
It's clicked.
And click.
You're really nice.
Let's do one more.
To get rid of me.
Oh, no,
Got
no. I'm
another
worried that
son.
John will come back home.
To harass you.
As long as they don't bring any little strangers back with them, I don't care.
Hang on for a sec.
Go on.
Pull it down.
Hang on, it's killing me. You lift me up, man. Your turn.
Come on, we want to see the garter.
Oh, is there a garter, is there?
Take two.
Oh, that's not very elegant. You have to leave.
Pull the dress up.
How's that?
That's it.
Smile.
When you got legs like that, you should show them, dear.
I thought you were talking about me. We right?
You also smelled it.
What an injury.
One goes up after a year. Wow. Video of the wedding.
No, I actually bring it up. No.
Well, I tell you, just like the old stage food.
You'll be able to show that tonight. Robert?
It's the most flyers I've ever seen in my
Well, I mean by that, however, every third building that you see has a big blue set and a big
Maury and I done it. Molly just last 2
Still going. Jesus, Robert, you want to pack it up?
Still the rabbits, Dave? You make my shoes dirty, you'll get
Where's the rabbits? Over there.
Over there, there's a million of them.
Yeah, I can tell you all are. Right. The time has come for John and Carol to cut the cake. But before they do, I'm one of Carol's brothers, Frank, of course.
Let's hear it for Frank.
John, you've heard the old saying, never give a sucker an even break. I'll take over this show if you do that again. Right. I don't know what's supposed to, but before John and Carol cut the cake, what I'd like to do is just give a couple of people here an opportunity to say something, and I think we better give John an opportunity too, because I doubt he ever will again.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not sure.
You tell him, huh?
I read that in a book of speeches. But anyway, look, what I'd like to do is call upon Jack, first of all, to say a few words. There's no great formality about this or toast or anything like that, but I'm sure that even though that might be the case, there's a few of us that like to hear Jack say some words.
That's Jack who?
Sit down.
Sarah, what's your name?
Jack who?
Jack Strain.
Oh, that's
So Jack, I'm going to sit down and you can stand up and say a few words.
time has come for the strangers to take over.
Not for long.
This has been said before. 54 years I've been married to my wife, a stranger. The other night I get into the motel down there and what happens? She sleeps in the bloody single bed. First time for 54 years.
No, it's not 54.
Good, I got a long time to wait.
So be very careful, H. They get onto you, they pamper you, they tell you what a beautiful fella you are and you don't cut your beard straight or your toenails are not cut and they sleep in another bloody bed. At any rate, that's apart from, it's nice to see, it's nice to see all John's friends here and Carol's friends. We've got all our relatives here. I never knew we had so many. But I've even got my daughter and her children, my grandchildren, John's, what do they call it? John's nephews. And Carol's got hers here too, and it's an opportune time for the strangers to let you know that we live the same as other people. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'd like to call on Dad, that is Carol's dad too.
I'm glad about that.
It's about the 5th time today I've referred to Mum and Dad. I'm sure I'm adopted. Because whenever I talk about my Mum and Dad, my brothers and others say, who? But no, Dad, without mucking around, get in it and say a few words. And, I would point out, just before, hang on. There are no time limitations, but. No, this is to everybody, right? But look, no, Pop, I'll let you have a go, and then if there's anything that you miss out on, I'm sure that you've got 3 sons who'll jump into the breach and paint in all the parts that are missing from the picture.
Carol and John, and all of us here, I'm very pleased to be here with my wife and my family and friends, to meet John's family and friends that I've never met before. To me, this is a moment of achievement. Achievement well deserved by a very deserving pair who have stood in the face of quite some opposition, not of their making, to achieve this here this afternoon that puts them into a position of security for their offspring, which I hope they will have,
Yeah, it sounds like
which I know everyone will be pleased with. And it unites the families and friends even more closely. And I know that all of us wish them all the best to carry what they have already started on into the future in the same way. and our hearty good wishes go.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks, Pop. So as usual, you know, Dad's eloquence is, you know, hard to follow, but I've heard Jack talk about the strangers, but I'll tell you what, there's some odd ones on our lot. Now, I've got to get these names right. I think, yeah, I can read that. Probably, as Dad and Jack have said previously, that the most important thing to me today, apart from Carol and John getting married, and thank God it's on a quarter. Of course, I've heard Baldwin women, mate, you don't know what you're in for. Mine isn't even born a Baldwin, and she's... But anyway, be that as it may. But we've got a couple of people here who are friends of Carol's and John's of long standing, and they aren't strangers to each other or to John and Carol, and you know, between the families there's some of this other, you know, like they aren't meeting for the first time today. And so I'd like to call on Bobby Laparca to say a few words and to let us know.
All right, Bobo.
Hiding that.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, everyone. As Frank said, I've known John for something like 23 years. Strangles. It's one of the best mates a man could ever have. I've known Carol for 14 years. She's a lovely, lovely person. I've been asked to keep it brief. I'd like to say really very best, all the best in the world to both of you.
Thanks, Bob.
And Cole Patterson.
Who's he?
He's not supposed to be here.
He's the funny one.
Right.
Folks, what a day. That's all I can say. It's been a long time coming. But they're as good as married 14 years ago, weren't they? You know, that's the long and the short of it. A lot of this is for the benefit of the folks that are here, which is a damn good reason amongst the fact of the tribute that they pay each other by doing this deed today. And the fact that you all turned up, it blows me out, and I'm sure it's blown them out. It's been a hell of a long time coming. What can I say except, geez, we're glad to see it.
Before I call on the last speaker, there is going to be a little bit of a hitch to the hitch. It's got to do with the somewhat shady past of John and Carol. And, most of you don't know, but I work in the Queensland Police Department. And their passport's been revoked. It's got something to do with the Fitzgerald inquiry and the bloke by the name of Bellina. I don't want to say any more, but I do know that they're trying to change the law in Queensland so that, you know, like they can bring them back from interstate. There's some problems with that too. But I just thought that I'd let you know this, and I hope that the honeymoon's going to be south of the border. And I'll tell you what, in a few weeks' time I'll test the water and just see if it can come back. And I won't mention the name though, I'll just look. Before we close up, I'd like to call on Greg Collis to say a couple of words too, because you know, he's known John and Carol quite some time, and from a bit of a different perspective perhaps, not only in friendship but also yeah, from work. And so Greg, anyway, if you just say a few words on behalf of your crew.
There's only a few of us here from Keppel at the moment, but in all sincerity, from both all of the staff and from the management of Great Keppel Island Resort, we'd like to wish you all the best in the future and success. And I hope the next six years, you've got to be careful when you say that, and from there on for the last 6 are a lot better, and the future. for you.
Thanks.
Sorry we couldn't bring the rest.
Right. Well, now, Carol and John, I suppose you can. Carol, would you like to say anything further? Or anybody else want to say anything? They can. But,
Speak up or forever hold your peace.
Now's your big chance.
Jules talks a lot.
but let's think about this. Look, you don't want to drag on everybody having a speech. But look, if anybody's got anything important to say, say it. And if not, let's just. I'm a little important.
Oh, I know what time they're coming back for the first crew and what time they're coming back for the second crew.
About Thursday.
I couldn't stand it.
I'll be on the first one.
No.
You would have thought after 14 years you wouldn't
Oh, just let me know, those who want to go. If no one wants to go on the first bus, we only get one bus.
We can cancel the first bus.
You don't get any cheaper.
I wasn't finished before. I meant to say, Phil, geez, this is exactly what they'd have wanted, and it's turned out as it has. Power to you. When we charge our glasses and be upstanding to Strangles and Kaz, I'm sure you included amongst that. Top spread, top day. On behalf of them, I think.
And
Almost equal. Thanks to Frank for doing that as well. I'd like to thank all the strangers for being here, and that includes the Gibbonses as well, because that's both sides of my family.
What about the Burks?
Thanks to, there's more Burks than anything else, so thanks to Burks. Thanks to my sister.
And the couple of McKnights.
Thanks to all the Baldwins for coming in, because this to me is a very important joining of the two families. I really feel that's an important thing to me. It's joined both of our families together. I'd also like to thank all my friends that have been able to make it. Thanks very much. It's really helped to make our day. I'd like to thank Rob for doing this. Much appreciated, mate.
Getting a sore back, hurry up.
This will go. This will go on for a long time. I'd like Carol to say a few words. Thanks to Uncle Philly and Auntie Glad for being host to us here today too. That's very great. Thanks very much.
Right.
Well, there's not really a great deal for me to say at the end of the line, is there? Except to reiterate things, but we just sincerely thank everybody for coming along, and it's made us very happy to have you all here, and particularly Uncle Phil and Auntie Glad as excellent hosts. Cheers to you.
Thanks.
Well, the last thing to do is for John and Carol.
We got a cup of cake too.
Oh yeah, we got a cup of cake.
Oh, one other thing is,
Hang on.
I'd like to thank my mother. I'm sure John would like to thank Mother for making this beautiful cake, which has got at least a bottle of rum in it.
Oh, great.
My
You
favourite.
took the lid off. Sorry. Where's River? I didn't even...
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, River.
Here's a glass of cake.
Stick that void in.
Cut it through, John.
Won't be long.
Thank you.
I think I did too much.
Hi, Dad. I just finished.
Tell me that story. Isn't there anything more exciting happening?
Oh, it's a bit runny there, man. Is that all the rubber?
Yes, I know. It's the that.
Just showing Michelle into the house and saying.
Okay, you sure? I will like and this
You solved it, you solved it. Go on.
Anybody else care for?
I sang it
Let them undo those two else.
You ready? Carol! On first! Okay.
These moths. These
When did you first notice this list? She's listing to the left or the right? You see Darren Spencer? Give me the That's okay with me. Another 2 hours? What's the time now? 10 o'clock?
Hi, Rob. Hi, Jace. Having a good time, Jace?
10 o'clock the next one.
Yeah, good time. That's good, mate. It's really good. You having a good time, Dave?
couldn't be better.
That's good, mate. Wait till your parents see this, boys.
It's been a great event. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. And I tell you what, I hope next time John gets married, he invites me again.
It's going. It's going now. You got a drunken Kermit. That's why the shot's all wobbly. Because Jason's drunk. And I'm in tonight.
You don't say that.
You can turn it off.
Thanks very much.
I took hand with you. You go.
Keep in your studies. We will. Yeah. Who else is going? Fine. Mark?
You go.
You go.
Now you're face. But he's down quite big stone.
You go back.
Tell the teacher where Together, oh,
Yeah!